Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is the energy update for all signs for Saturday, the 25th of February, 2023. I hope you're doing well. I have a live show 3 times a week here on YouTube called Psychic Cafe. I give mini reads in there for donations. Would love to see you in there and give you a mini read. So you can find the next show laying in wait on my YouTube channel by clicking Be Healing down there. If you're interested in a private reading with me, they're available from my website, BeHealing.com. You can find a link for that in the description box below and also one up there too. I get them out within 48 hours if you're ordering them. So if it says it's sold out, it's just sold out for the day. Just check back a day or so later. You should be able to get yourself booked in. So what's in the energies for everybody today? We have the richness within. So we're feeling abundant today. It'll be a very abundant day. Abundance is inside of you, which means your resources, like your time, your energy, can be traded for abundance. Your ideas, your talents, your skills, they can be traded for abundance too. So the abundance is always inside of you. And you could be really feeling that today. Abundant. Road less traveled, perhaps in an unusual way as well. The road less traveled. So doing something that other people can't do so much, or other people aren't good at. Perhaps you're really good at something, and to you it's nothing because it's easy. It comes easily to you. But to everyone else, it's like, wow, that's amazing. You should totally do that for other people and charge for it. Wild. Wow. Okay. Wild. Believe in your otherworldly beauty. Dance with the waves and drink in the sunshine. I think the vibes of today are wanting you to own your abundance, your amazingness, all that good stuff that's within you. Is like, own it, celebrate it, value it, and make use of it for other people, and accept abundance back as a result of it. In other words, really value it, don't go giving it out willy-nilly. I value my time, I value my talents, I value this gift. Don't give it away for free. I do these readings, I do these videos for free, but this is my marketing. This is so you can get to know me and how I do my readings, and then those that are resonating with it get the private readings with me, and that's how I make my money. And the deeper dives, of course, with the pick a card reads. We have the 5 of Wands, competition. So you could be believing in competition, like, oh, I'm not that good at it, other people are better at it than me. No, you do it in your own particular way. Like I say, when these energies come up with tarot readings, you're probably watching a few tarot readers here, and we all do it in our specific ways, in our individual ways. The cards mean different things to us, and the guides, we're reading the energies, or the guides getting through to us in the way that they know we can read it. Do you know what I mean by that? And so if say the guides want to give me a particular message about owning our richness within, they're going to give me cards like this, right? 5 of Wands, because to me that's competition, right? And to another reader, they might show other cards, but they'll get that same message coming through. So we'll do it in our own specific individual ways, and it's always, of course, based on the work that we've done within ourselves as well. We can never give out information that's kind of beyond where we're at. So it's very much dependent on our vibration and how we're living our talk as well. So death and rebirth is up next. And the reason I'm saying that is because whatever it is that you do, there's no competition for how you do it, really. Unless you're trying to do it like other people. Don't copy other people and do it like other people. Do it like yourself. Anyway, death and rebirth. This is a major ending. Something needs to change. Something needs to end so that you can have that rebirth. And King of Pentacles, this is somebody else. This is someone having some kind of an impact on your life today. They're very stable. They could have lots of money. They could be paying you for something. One more card. Oh, look, we've got a couple now. King of Pentacles and then the Queen of Pentacles. So this is your energy, very stable kind of an energy. Both looking at each other there, very content. So we've got a couple on the table. When a couple comes out like this, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, could have something to do with romantic relationships. Let's see with the clarifiers. 5 of Wands. So there's no competition. No one can be who you are better than you are. Someone might pretend to be you, but they're not. 5 of Wands. Queen of Emotions. Okay, this is what's behind it. So the excuses of there's competition, other people are better than me. What that excuse is really hiding is you don't want to receive, or you're not comfortable with receiving. So it's about the abundance. It's about the abundance, really. Queen of Emotions is the energy of receiving, of letting other people love you. And to me, as a reader, of course. And yeah, and so that is just an excuse that there's other people out there doing it better. That's just an excuse that's whitewashing the real reason. I'm not comfortable in receiving. I'm quite happy giving, but when it comes to receiving, that's scary to me. And so there might be some abundance work to do today, inner work, to ask yourself, why is it scary receiving? I don't know, did you receive from people when you were younger or something and they resented it and you wish you'd never received anything from them because they really made you pay for it? Did you receive from people that you just couldn't trust and it all backfired on you? There will be a reason. And to heal that, we need to realize that it was all about them. It wasn't about us. It is safe for you to receive, but only from safe people. You need to be able to recognize the traits of those people that have got the resentment, that have got that bitterness, that have, the ones that can't give freely. And unfortunately, those are the wounded people. When we're wounded, we tend to migrate toward the wounded people and then get really more wounded because we can't receive from them. And the thing is, when you're wounded as well, you can't really give properly either, because it's tinged with resentment and stuff, because you're not receiving the balance back. When we try and give from an empty cup, it's always tinged with something like that. Resentment, we can't help it because it's not fair. It's not fair. And we feel that it's not fair. And so you might be giving and giving and giving and thinking you're giving cleanly, but you're not actually giving cleanly, because you can't if you're not in balance. What's behind that is psychic development. There is some inner work to do today to ask yourself, why? What's so wrong with you receiving? Death and rebirth, because something big needs to change so that your dreams can come true. Page of inspiration, so that you can live your passion, that thing that you want to do. We don't get ideas of the things that we want to do in life for nothing. It's not some sick game that our guides and our higher self plays with us. Oh, we'll give her this great idea, but we'll never let her be able to make it come true. It's not true. That is not true. Our guides would never do that to us. They love us. They know that we can do it, but you've got to know that you can do it too. You can make those dreams come true, but something bigger's got to change within you first, and it's something within. Definitely something within. What is underneath this then? Growth. It's your growth path. It's what our guides want most for us, is to grow, to learn and grow, to level up. So your growth path is to switch things up so that your dreams can come true. It's nothing sadder than when someone has a big dream and then they give up on it. Like they give up on life, Anyway, here we've got a King of Pentacles, someone very stable. They got the shit together, this person. They've got a good job, or then they've got savings, and it's someone that is just like, that this is not a mess. This is not a mess of a person. This is a strong, capable, secure kind of a person. Oh, 7 of Voices. But you might be thinking it's a lie, like, are they really who they say they are? Are they really going to give me that money? Are they really going to give me that job? I'm not getting that they are lying. I'm getting that you're thinking that they're lying. What's behind this? Slow but steady and truth. It's like, then you think, oh, the truth will come out in time. So this is someone you're dubious of. They're offering you something. Could be romantic relationship, but it could be a job, or it could be saying that they're going to pay you for something, and you're just like, don't trust this. But it's not that you don't trust them. This is a dependable person. This energy is true. I'm feeling this energy is true. I can feel when cards are reversed. This one is kind of reversed. It's kind of, well, it's not reversed. It's the right way around, but it's your energy. So from your previous wounding, you're thinking, this person isn't going to give me what they say, pay me what they say, give me that job, or give me that stable relationship. They're not truly stable. They're just pretending to be stable. If this is a romantic relationship, I've been catfished before. That they're pretending they've got money. It's probably all debt. They've probably got massive debt on the credit card. It's something like that. There's something dubious in you, and I think this is linked to this. I'm not comfortable in receiving, and so Even when someone is stable, great energy. This is true energy that I'm picking up today in this reading. Even when someone with true energy comes in, you're like, no, they're dodgy, that person, when they're not. And then you're more likely, if you're not receiving, you're more likely to go to someone else who has got that dodgy energy and then trust them because they feel familiar to you and you trust them, and then that backfires. And when you're having experiences like that, you might think, nobody's true. Nobody is straight up. But I'm telling you, this person is straight up. And it's your fears that are causing those doubts that cause you to turn away from people like this that would actually give you what it is that you want. Then we've got the Queen of Pentacles match here. This is your energy, your stability and all of that stuff. A match to this King of Pentacles. And this is the way that we push away what's right for us. And you might, when you're in that kind of situation or in that kind of vibration, and you might think, I don't get any breaks. No one's giving me any breaks, kind of thing. But they are there. They are there. But we push it away. And it's only when you come out of that energy and start receiving and get into abundance that you can look back and go, oh, there were good people in my life before, but I pushed them away. I had some kind of resistance. I can look back the same. Seeing that I had resistance to people, good people. And I pushed those away. And I was hanging out with the people that weren't so good instead. And trusting those that they felt more normal to me. So the Queen of Pentacles, what's behind this? We've got the Nine of Voices and the World card. Okay, this could be something about traveling here, but it's something about anxiety. So you've got your stability wherever you are in any situation, but there's anxiety. It's like, what can I say? This energy is, I'm all right, I'm stable, I've got it covered, but really, you're really anxious, but you've found a way to get stability despite the anxiety, right? This is complicated energy. So this energy today is, you might think that you're doing good, and don't let me tell you that you're not, but there's another level of goodness to get to in life. When you're still anxious, you're still pretty anxious, but you are managing within the world to get a stability despite that anxiety. So even though you're not around the people that can give to you, even though you're not doing what it is that you really want to do, even though you're not really valuing that and not in the abundance, you've managed to work hard enough to get survival and stuff like that, to get a level of stability above survival, I think it is, to get some level of stability, but you're not like, woohoo, life is amazing, I'm receiving love and all these great things from all these people, I feel like everyone's lifting me up. You're not in that energy, right? And this energy today is helping us see how to get out of this anxious state, to get true stability and true receiving, and open up and receive properly and release that anxiety by letting all that love in. Does that make sense? I hope so. Kind of complicated energy today. This doesn't surprise me. What is this around? This is around home and abundance. That's what is behind this. Your home, your abundance, the things that make you feel secure. And they've got the retreat card out with that. So you kind of pull back from life enough to manage your anxiety, but you're not truly living these dreams and all of that. Something big needs to change today. And you might be seeing what that is. Or you might be making a move to make those changes. And again, because we've got the King and Queen of Pentacles here, it could be about our romantic lives. So let's see what they've got to say about our romantic lives today. What's going on in romance? Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There's no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. Right, so some of you could be in relationships or wanting to get into relationships with people that just aren't right for you, people that are old energy. The universe might be trying to keep them away from you, going, "No, this is more of the same. This is more of the same of that energy. You need to change it up. You need better. You need to start choosing better. You need to start choosing those ones that you're pushing away. The ones that you come up with excuses of why they're not right for you. We can see it. We can see it online. We can see wounded people pointing their finger at people that are doing really good things, big things in the world and good things in the world, and they're making out that they're evil. That's just an excuse of why you won't let that person's good stuff in your life. That's what we do when we're wounded, on a smaller scale, of course, is a good person comes into our life and they're like, oh no, I'm not going to take the job from that person because, I don't know, there's just something about them. And we make up stuff, but really it's our resistance to that. Cool your emotions this way. So there's something around anxiety today, the Nine of Voices, where you're not to believe that anxiety and those emotions. There's a chance of a window of awareness on this anxiety and these excuses and stuff of how you're kind of tripping yourself up today. In romantic relationships, in work, in abundance, all kinds of things. And choosing the worst option instead of the best option. What else in our love lives? Regret. Yes. What can I say about that? Well, you'll regret it. When you look back, you'll regret it. There's perhaps a good person around you. It would be great for a relationship, and you're saying like, oh no, but they haven't got this thing. And some of you, it's the spark or something like that. You're saying they've not got this spark, but the spark, I don't know, the spark that you might be referring to might be fear. It might be fear. You might like, well, I don't have butterflies with this person. And so there's not that spark, but that butterflies is fear. So you could be discounting people because they don't scare you. For some that keep on getting into the wrong kind of relationship, you'll regret this if you don't see it today. Some of you got someone really good around you, and you need to be choosing them and investing in them, making the effort, commitment. Someone wants commitment. That's what it could be. A good person, and they're stable, and they can really give you a good relationship. I'm not saying like get into a relationship with someone you're not attracted to or anything, but if you are making, you'll know if you're making an excuse, if you question yourself enough. So someone could be offering commitment and you're like, oh, I'm just not sure. And it's like, oh, isn't this what you've been asking for? You're like, yeah, but there's just something about them. Like, are you sure? Or is that your stuff? Is there something about you? Oh, wow. Okay, so some of you have had commitment before previously and it went wrong. You know, there was something about that person, you ended up breaking up, perhaps you got your divorced or whatever, and it's difficult to co-parent after that, and all of that stuff. Someone new turns up, and they're asking you for commitment, and you might feel a similar vibration to your ex-husband, to your ex-wife, because of the commitment that's being offered, but you're thinking, oh, the similarities is the stuff that went wrong, and it's not necessarily true. So some of you could be scared away by commitment just because of commitment gone wrong in the past. What else in our love lives? In fact, that's enough, isn't it? Got a lot of information today. What else? What else? In our love lives, pretty heavy day today, but chance to like push through and make a change. We've got naivety. Naive about what? Adventure and joy. What will bring you that joy and that adventure? Or some of you are attracted to and feel the butterflies for and go for the ones that make you excited and scared, the adventurous kind of things. I'm not saying that you can't have that, but stability here is a nicer energy. You can still have adventures with them. Just be careful today with your decisions and really question yourself if you are thinking like, no, not this person. What else? What else in the energies today? We've got a dog far away. Someone far away is thinking of you. We have a feather. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. Got a choice of two people today. You might be choosing the wrong one. Hat. You'll be playing a different role. So think of a yes or no answer question, because I've got a red and green crystal in this bag. I'm going to pull one of them out very shortly for a bit of fun, because this is a general reading. But if you want me to pull one of these crystals out of my bag for a specific question you've got, then come along to my Psychic Cafe show, ask it in there. I can also use those in private readings as well. When I do private readings, I usually just channel, but you can ask questions if you want, specific questions. If you want to do that, book yourself in. There's a link in the description box below and also one up there. After you've booked in, click on the Contact Us page. Put any questions you've got for your reading in there. How best to deal with these energies today? The devil. Okay, so what tempts you? What draws you in? What revolts you? You need to, what makes you push things away? You need to get really clear on this today, because you might just be going off feeling, and your feelings might be wrong, because feelings can very much be based on our trauma, can be based on what's familiar to us. And if we want to level up and make a change that this death and rebirth card is asking us for, then we've got to really question those things. It's like, well, is my intuition right? Is my it's not so much intuition. You might be thinking that your feelings are intuition when they're not. It's more trauma-based and, what I've already said. And so pay attention to what pulls you in, what pushes you away. It might very well be reversed, and you might need to be asking yourself, have I got it all topsy-turvy? So think of a yes or no answer question now. Pause the video if you're not ready for your answer. Your answer is yes. It's the aquamarine. There you go. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click like on this video down there. Leave a comment. Click on that subscribe button with that notification bell to hear more from me. I make one of these energy updates every single day of the year. I go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show. I'd love to see you in there and tune into your personal energy, give you a mini read. Find the next show laying in wait on my YouTube channel by clicking Be Healing down there. And I make 3 Love Picker card reads a week as well. You can find one of those right there, right now. Watch that next. So have the best day ever. I'll see you guys tomorrow.